started teaching my first personal development workshops at age 19, I was surprised that people listened to what I had to say. Even though I was just regurgitating the words of the male self-help gurus of the time, people believed in that borrowed confidence that helped me believe in myself. Slowly, I got more traction in my business until I became one of those 20 years in the making overnight successes and could legitimately call myself a millionaire. Along the way, I got more chill about making mistakes. I still make them all the time. And I stopped caring as much about whether everyone liked me. I finally learned not to sweat the proverbial small stuff. The idea of being a type A personality never quite resonated with me. Although I'm hardworking and ambitious, I've never been about winning for the sake of winning. I'm not really competitive, even though I have high standards for myself. Type B seemed more my style, but I realized there's a third category that's even more my style. Type C. A chilled, ambitious but lazy, wants to change the world, but also think that there's an easier way person. That's what this book is about. I'm not going to teach you how to hustle or tell you to get up earlier. The older I get, the more I realize how important sleep is. I'm going to actually teach you the opposite. Business really doesn't have to be that hard. You can get to a place where your business supports your dreams but doesn't burn you out, where you feel enoughness at the end of the day, but you're excited to achieve your next big goal. I know the future is uncertain, but there's never been a better time to be in business for yourself. And the opportunities before us are mind-blowing. Freedom and independence can be yours with just a little bit of upfront work. I don't understand technically how the internet works, but the tools we have available to us are magical and life-changing. When I count my blessings and write my gratitude list, you better believe that techie geeks are on it because they've helped me change my life and in turn, the lives of thousands of other women. All hail those Silicon Valley dudes, and let's face it, most of them are men. They might not be the most feminist people, but they've created opportunities for people like us to gain an unprecedented level of economic independence, and for that, I'm grateful. Being an entrepreneur once required a lot of upfront capital for machines and stock and techie know-how. It felt official and serious, like a title that was bestowed upon you, maybe even by a business school. An entrepreneur was either an eccentric inventor or a door-to-door salesman. You were restricted by where you lived, so too bad if that was some crappy little town in the middle of nowhere. Hey, but not now. Today, anyone can start a business, good or bad. As long as you have internet access, you can sell glitter penisgrams from your tiny house in Nebraska. You can design websites from the beach in Tulum, Mexico. Or you can run a global coaching business from a small town in Australia, even with crappy internet, which is exactly how I got started. There's no limit to what you can do. Not everyone will succeed the first or 40th time, but while failure used to mean bankruptcy or piles of unwanted stuff in your garage, now you can just close up your virtual shop and try something else. No big deal. There are plenty more ideas in the sea. People like us are succeeding more than ever and are finally seeing entrepreneurship as a viable vehicle for supporting their families, for creating wealth for themselves and others, and for changing the world. But it's not all sunshine and roses. Even though women, especially women of color, are the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs, there's still a lot of built-in obstacles if you don't fit the mold of traditional business. Being an entrepreneur used to mean men in suits, and now it's bro dudes in hoodies. Small, to Silicon Valley's eyes, businesses aren't always considered real enterprises or respected by mainstream entrepreneurial publications. And there's a very real wage gap in the entrepreneurial world too, and a real lack of diverse role models. But nobody can work harder than an entrepreneur with